welcome back to another episode of the Slimming Surgeon podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Kandace Kichler. Today, I have an impromptu guest. I was going to record a solo episode, but I love talking to people. And Melanie's here, Melani Morassutti. She is my right-hand woman. She has been behind the scenes with me for a year now?
Yeah.
A year, helping me with content. So the good stuff you see posted is probably Melanie. The crazy stuff you see posted is probably me. And we've been working together for a hot minute. So I figured, you know what? Let me do my solo episode-ish and we'll just chit-chat.
Thank you.
We'll have a little yap session.
Let's have a little yap session. I feel like we have a lot to cover.
We do. Okay, so I have some topics that I was going to go through.
Okay.
Let me start by saying this. ChatGPT is my therapist.
That's my assistant.
Same.
That's my advisor.
My counselor, my attorney assistant, my real estate assistant. It's literally crazy how helpful. So anyways, ChatGPT helped me with my outline for what I was going to talk about on my solo episode, but now I have you to bounce ideas off of.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about, because maybe 4 or 5 episodes ago, I really launched and announced what I was doing as far as AirSculpt. And I have since done tons and tons of cases there. So I just wanted to regroup, touch base with my people, my family, and tell you guys how amazing it is, that I'm loving the work I'm doing there, and that it's really an amazing procedure.
Yeah, fill us in. Tell us everything.
Well, you visited. What was your vibe in the office?
The vibe is so sophisticated. It's chic. It's so stunning. It's on a higher floor in South Miami Beach. I love it. It's so clean. Definitely the patients feel like it's an exclusive type of experience when they go there.
Yeah.
You have to go. You have to try it.
So essentially what I do at AirSculpt is everything that I train to do, but on a better scale. No anesthesia, as far as you don't have to go under. You don't have to have general anesthesia. I'm using patented technology to help remove the fat and to tighten skin. And literally I do so many CEOs, executives, people, moms who don't want to take downtime away from their kids. It's been really life-changing. And one of the biggest things I love about AirSculpt is that people are awake, you're awake, but you're nice, calm, cool, collected. And we get to talk. So it's a fun experience. And I'm learning so much about other people and their lives and connecting with people in a way that I was never able to do in the surgery setting that I still do, where people are totally asleep. Right. So that's what's fun.
That's different. Yeah. I can tell. Now you're their therapist in ChatGPT.
Kind of. Yeah, exactly. So I got to get my therapy skills leveled up, but the body contouring is next level and I'm really loving it.
Absolutely. I love the results. I love seeing all the before and afters. I love their marketing too.
Yes.
And the brand, it just it's so cohesive from the minute you walk in to online. It's such an experience.
Yeah.
It's very on brand for you.
So anyways, we're loving that. The other thing that I was going to talk about, because this is kind of a loves episode, things I'm loving. We love Melanie. We love AirSculpt.
I love you.
And you know what else I love that I was brought back to? So I was having a moment where I felt as though I was having less motivation than normal.
Mm-hmm.
I felt just a moment of drab. Mm-hmm. And I don't like ever being in that space for too long. I'm no, I can't be stagnant. I can't be not growing personally or professionally. And so I have a good friend, Allison Gatto. She's been on my podcast before. She's big into Growth Day. So Growth Day is an app by Brendan Burchard. Ed Milet is constantly on it. He gives an episode every Monday. It's a subscription, so you pay either by the month or yearly, but it's content every single day that motivates you. There's a journaling section. I'm obsessed with it. I previously did it for a couple of months and then I kind of just like, there were so many things happening in my life that I felt like I didn't want to connect with that at the moment, but I've come back to it. And I feel like it's been really helpful because it's a daily thought that helps you recenter your long-term goals and focus.
I love it. And it's like setting intentions every day really give you clear direction. I'm all about having a North Star and just constantly revisiting your intention, not just for your life. You can set one for every single day, whether it's small or however big you want to make it. So
exactly. Yeah, no, you'll love it. And it also focuses a lot on gratitude, which people who are grateful are happy.
Yes.
You know, it's like one and the same. If you're not happy, you're probably not grateful for something. And if you're not grateful, you're not going to be happy. So reminding yourself to be grateful for the things that you have is so important. And I love like it literally makes you come back to that every single day.
Absolutely. I think you can absolutely shift your entire mindset and your mood just by naming 3 things you're grateful for, even whatever circumstance you're under. I love that. I'm going to have to try that out.
Exactly. Okay. So other things I'm loving. Well, I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about my hair.
I love this.
We're loving it, but we're not sure if we're loving it for the rest of our life, loving it. But I mean, hair is not forever. So
it's an era.
It's an era. We're back to the super bleach to the root. I took out my extensions. I think I'm going to put a little bit back in, but I'm not going to go like full Nicki Minaj because that was excessive.
I love this length for you though.
It's actually pretty long. If you're watching on YouTube, it's like, it's pretty decent. Like I have great hair. I just did the crazy long hair for the plot.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was like, I'm a bob and now I've got 24-inch hair, but I'm beyond that.
No, yeah. I love this for you.
So we're loving that. The other thing, so I was talking to a patient lately and we were just talking about foundation. She's like 79 years old, but she is me of the future. And she was like, what foundation are you wearing? And I was like, what foundation are you wearing?
Yeah.
And like some people don't even wear foundation, but the girlies that do, we connect on this. So I recently went back to Tarte Amazonian Clay, which Olivia's a big fan of. If you don't know Olivia, you don't know who I am. But she's essentially one of my besties, and she's she's a diehard Tarte Amazonian Clay girl. And I used to use it for years and years, but then I got away from it because I like to mix things up. I recently went back. Texture is everything. It's like full coverage, but you don't feel like it's full coverage. So my patient and I were talking about that. And then she said, oh, I either do that one or I do the It Cosmetics CC cream. I
am a big fan of CC creams.
It's so good.
I love it.
So this one, you can layer them.
Okay.
And this one, the texture is just so good. Both of these products you can get at Ulta or Sephora or online. But the CC cream. So I was using the Tarte one and then I picked up the CC cream and now I'm like flip-flopping. But I would honestly say I'm probably a little more partial to the CC cream.
I love a good CC cream. I love something lightweight, nothing too thick for my skin personally. But if it's light, like you can layer them, even better.
I love it.
We love
exactly.
It. It's not sponsored. We just love this.
It's not sponsored. It could be, though. If you want to send us product, we will talk about it.
We'll test it out.
But, okay, and this is where ChatGPT comes into play. So the moral of that story is that self-care and feeling your best on the inside and the outside are important. And that's what I stand for as a beauty advocate.
Yes.
That's one of my roles. Did you guys know that? I put it in my bio.
And wellness now.
Yes, wellness. Okay, we're not going to talk about that this time, but you know what? We should record a podcast talking about peptides, weight loss. In case you missed it, I am board certified in obesity medicine as well as surgery. So we can talk about weight loss on an episode. I haven't really done that because I've always had guests, but let's do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is also a loving and learning podcast. So other things that I want to talk about is, my focus for the next 6 months is really going to be more content creation, being intentional with what I'm building and branding and, being really authentic.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about that?
I think you have such a strong sense of self and such a strong sense of integrity that just comes so natural to you. And you've already been stepping into your own brand now, like slowly. And I've been watching this like from behind the scenes and just like curating content with you and for you. I think you're like entirely on the right path for that. And I guess just like a matter of time to like bring it all to life and,
exactly.
Just kind of bring the whole vision together.
Yeah. It's going to be really good.
I love it.
But speaking of that content, message me if you have any ideas for guests, because I love branching out. Like my last episode was a pro basketball player.
Totally rogue.
Totally rogue.
Like that threw me off, but that's part of the brand.
That's part of the brand that I will go wild.
Yes.
I will go full wild.
She's an Aries, by the way.
Yes. In case you missed it.
In case you missed that. In case you couldn't tell.
Yeah. So send me recommendations, and I don't want boring ones. So I get a lot of times I get people telling me, "Oh, you should have this person on." And then I talk to them or I research them and the vibe's not vibing. So I like interesting people, energy, or motivating people or inspiring people. Somebody who's going to put their message out there and you're going to listen it. Even if you don't love it, you're going to listen. So
not a seminar.
Dynamic. What?
Not a seminar.
No seminars. No seminars.
Dynamic, yes.
I loved my podcast with Dr. Ken Anderson. By the way, that one's a recent one too, where we talked about hair loss. He was so animated and so into hair. I'm like, I didn't know anybody could like hair loss that much, but now I do. And anytime I ever have someone worried about hair loss, I'm going to send them to him because that's what he's passionate about.
He has the best patient stories.
So
if
good.
If you didn't hear that podcast episode, you can watch it on YouTube or you can stream it.
Yes.
It was awesome. He was amazing.
So good. Okay. So I'm also loving that I'm going to be doing a little traveling.
Where are you going?
So
tell us.
A couple different things. I may be traveling to Indiana with my husband because Nick's going to take the boys to visit his family's farm. So I might do that. I'm going to be going to California twice, it appears, because I'm going to be at the California Cosmetic Surgery meeting in October. But recently at a Place of Hope event, I bid on and won the Napa trip. So now I'm going to Napa.
She's going to Napa.
I've never been. I'm so excited. Send me all your recs, but we're going to Camus. Ooh. So I'll be there sometime in September. And then I'm also just planning ahead for my birthday, which is in 2026. But you know what? I always look to the future.
You should. No, you should.
Yeah. So 2026, I'm also going to go to St. Bart for my 40th.
Tropical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then, sorry, I'm like, this is just a love list. Melanie's like, what am I doing here?
No, I'm kidding. Keep going.
This is bringing me back to my days with Daria. So Daria and I would just sit and chit chat about random stuff, but actually people loved it.
I love a good tangent.
It's a good tangent. It's just like I had people give me feedback. Hey, I really liked those episodes because it felt like I was just talking to my girlfriends.
Yeah, it's like FaceTime.
It's kind of like FaceTime.
I love podcasts that sound like that though.
So speaking of FaceTime, I am willing to FaceTime anyone at any time, and I'm willing to text anyone at any time, but I don't like phone calls.
I'm not into the phone calls.
Because it's weird. I mean, I know that sounds so crazy because life is life and like the phone is part of that, but texting, okay, you can respond whenever you want. Yeah. Like you can be brief, you get your message across, and it goes about its day. FaceTime, you can actually interact with somebody. Yeah. You can see their expressions. You can feel like you're with that person even though you're not. Phone calls are weird. It's like you're talking to somebody, but you can't see them. You don't know what they're thinking, but then they're telling you something. Like, it's just weird energy. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I actually just hung up a call last night because I felt like the other person was like just on their phone while I was talking. So I said, I gotta go.
And that's what being on the phone does.
I don't like that. Obviously,
okay.
Business
Remind me of that because from now on, if we have a call together, let's just FaceTime.
I want to see
like, duh. Yeah. Okay.
We're doing that.
So the other thing that I wanted to touch on was like a little bit of faith and like how I'm called to do things. And I think this is important because God or whomever your source is doesn't call you to something when you're ready. You know, it's always when you feel like you're not ready, when you feel like the timing's not right, when you feel as though there's a little bit of turmoil around it, but it's a moment for you to grow.
Absolutely.
And you can't become a better person if you're stagnant, if you accept resistance as a stop sign or a sign to reverse. I think challenges are so important for your life and to move forward and to be your best self and to continue to progress and inspire others. So that's just like a lesson I feel like I've been learning and has been really pushed on me lately between the transitions that I've had with jobs and just like things in life where I'm setting more boundaries, but I'm pushing myself to grow and to be like really authentic. I think that's because I feel like, okay, God put this, you know, goal or this message on my heart for a reason. Like I need to answer that.
You never grow when it's easy. No one grows when it's easy.
Exactly.
No one grows when it's easy. You have to learn to pivot and when to push.
Yeah. Yes. I know you do have to push some too. That's what I think a lot of us fall short when we find resistance as like the stop sign. Like, you know, as we say, oh, no. It should be easy. It should come natural. Not always. Not always.
Your calling is not always easy.
Yeah. And there's always bumps in the road to get where you want to go. And you've got to learn to just keep going and to push past that. Obviously, you know, you're not going to do something stupid like spend $7 million trying to like grow soybeans in Jamaica. But I love like making up random shit like that for my son.
He's probably like, yeah, Mom.
No, the other day I forget what we were saying. And we were talking about reading. So this is a good thing. So I was at church the other day and John Maxwell was speaking. He's an amazing author, speaker, like he's a leadership coach. Anyways, he was talking about how when he was little, his parents never paid him for chores, but they paid him to read books. So I'm like, oh my God, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
Like it's something so simple, but something so beneficial to a kid's life. Yeah. Because if you don't have time to read to them, which like right now, I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of time to read to my sons. If you don't have time to read to them, at least once they know how to read, they should be encouraged to read for themselves because that's going to make them so smart, so successful. And so Charlie and I were talking about that, and we were talking about how much money he can get per book. And I started with $1, and then which that's the going rate. The rate is $1. Yeah. Now, if they're very simple books, he only gets 25 cents. But we were talking and I said, well, some books are going to be worth more money. And he goes, like what? And I go, well, if I'm having you read about Timbuktu and Guantanamo Bay, then you're going to get $10 for that book.
We love incentivizing children here.
Yeah.
But for a good reason, because, you know, he's going to want to.
Oh my God. He's already read 10 books on day 2 of the summer.
He's going to get into sales.
That's more than he read all year.
Yeah.
In kindergarten. Because, you know, we were busy and we didn't think about it. And now I'm like, this is the best motivator.
No, especially reading.
It's way better than a chore chart. I mean, he still needs to do his chores, but
of course.
Reading is everything. I feel like, okay, this is going to sound crazy, but my parents read to me a lot because I was the firstborn, and I'm by far the smartest out of all my siblings.
You're the oldest sister?
Yeah.
I'm the oldest sister.
Yeah, you know, so it's in our blood. But
it's in our blood.
No offense to Kayla, Kylie, or Cody, because you're smart too.
Yeah, we love you guys, but.
Okay, so some key takeaways. I love AirSculpt. I'm staying grounded and motivated with my Growth Day app. Actually, I think I can probably refer you guys. So if you're interested in it, message me because I think I have like a little thing where you can save money. I'll just have to check the app. I am feeling refreshed with my beauty routine, with my Tarte and CC creams.
You look so refreshed, by the way, and like
I
full of
I have a
vitality.
little headache right now, but that's just because I'm not drinking enough water. But shout out to
I feel
Fiji.
like that's a constant thing that we got
It's
to keep
horrible.
you drinking water.
And I think trusting God's timing is so important. So
Absolutely.
this is straight from I'm just reading from ChatGPT right now. If this resonated, I'd love to hear from you. Message me with your favorite moment, a scripture that's helped you lately, or any guest suggestions for the podcast.
Yeah, we'd love to hear about it.
We actually would. So Melanie can help schedule too.
Yes.
Okay.
Reach out to us.
Thanks. Thanks for the yap sesh.
Thanks for including me. This is very random, but
I love
I'll be
it.
back.
Yeah. Follow. Can we shout out your brand?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So follow Estrada Media, STRAST.
First of all,
Need more
no.
water.
You need to drink some water. That's Estrada, ASTRATTA Media.
On social media.
On social media, or follow the Slimming Surgeon.
Yeah. I mean,
Please.
most people are still already following me, but yes. Message us if you have any suggestions or if you have suggestions for content or events, because I'm all about it. And I will catch you on the next episode. I will post an episode about weight loss soon. Make sure to reverse and go back and listen to previous episodes, especially Dr. Ken, Olivia, and now Bailey Steele. So we've got some good ones on the lineup. Leave me a 5-star review and make sure you subscribe. Bye, guys.